Hey, what's up, you guys? This is AJ, and welcome back to the Thwip Side. And today I want to look at the DC Multiverse Batman Beyond figure from McFarlane Toys. This is the single issue figure, not meaning it's not part of that build-a-figure for the Futures on Joker, Batman, or whatever. And I was on the fence about that one because I didn't really like the head. I wanted more like the cartoon version of the head, and I believe that other head would. It's more like the face mask is different. I believe that's more of the comic look, which is fine, but I wanted like a more cartoon classic style. So here he is, going over the packaging. You can see Batman Beyond, some accessories. You see the card it comes with in the back. Just the same package we get with this line. Nothing spectacular. Cool image of the figure. Some more figures in the line. And the mumbo jumbo. So I'm going to pop him open and we'll take a look at him. Now, before we continue, Todd McFarlane or McFarlane Toys, if you happen to ever stumble upon this video, please, for the love of God, come up with a better way to package your figures. It is such a pain in the ass to get them out with those little plastic ties. Okay, with that being out of the way, let's take a look at his accessories because I am excited with the amount that this figure comes with. First off, we've got the standard trading card that we get with the DC Multiverse line. This time it's looks like just a product shot of the figure itself. I could be wrong. Maybe it is some artwork, but to me it isn't, which is strange to me because it's usually artwork from the comic. And of course the bio in the back. We get red Batarang. We get two alternate hands for left and right, more like a gripping, weird, like almost like a pistol holding hand. I don't know why, but hey, alternate hands are alternate hands. And we get two blast effects, and these are for the rocket boosters that go on the bottom of his feet. I think they're really cool. Nice orange translucent plastic. And we get a stand, or more important, like a flight stand. Got a little tongue-tied there, which I love when they come with these because you can use them for other things just besides flight. I think that's really cool. But yeah, really happy with the amount of accessories he came with. Taking a look at the figure himself, I think they did an amazing job bringing the character into plastic form. I mean, the body proportions definitely spot on for the show. Love the face. I mean, there's not much. I mean, black suit with some red and some silver around the belt and the eyes, but they did an amazing job. There are details everywhere, like armor type musculature. And then you got the sharp points coming off the gauntlets. I love the hands. I think I'll keep these hands as opposed to the alternate hands, like the clawed. Yeah, I think they did a really nice job bringing the character to life. Or not to life, but to action figure form. His wings are a softer, like rubbery plastic. But yeah, I mean, he's very basic because that's the design of the character. But I think they did a really good job. Articulation wise, I think he's pretty decent. He's got a decent amount of head movement. He's got some really nice tilt. He can look forward quite a bit. The one disappointing thing, flying character, can't his head doesn't get up quite as much as look up quite as much as I would like, but still really decent head movement. He's got the standard, all the standard McFarlane, a little tight. Points of articulation, rotate. You got the cap with the butterfly, moves all around. Bicep swivel. That one's a little loose, so sometimes it's hard to get the arm when you want to use the butterfly. Double jointed elbows that go all the way up. Fantastic. The wrist articulation. Swivels all around, side to side. Manipulate it if it's not too tight. and then go up and down. Torso articulation with waist articulation, you can only crunch a little bit. McFarlane always has trouble with their crunches, it seems. Arc back, more so, which is good for a flying character. Again, if we just had the head look, being able to look up a little more. But it's got a lot of tilt. Side to side. Leg articulation, he'll kick up that far. I noticed this about a lot of the McFarlane products. Their legs go out really decently for the most part. You only get a little movement at the hip. Does kick back a little, like so. And then you get articulation for the wings, which are hard because they are soft material, but sometimes it makes it hard to get them to come out. Because when you yank on this one, the other one, so you got to hold it. I'm afraid these are going to break. But I'm doing that all to show it, but also to show the double jointed knees that go all the way up. So really good elbows and knees on this guy. Leg kicks back very far, or ankle kicks back very far. Super far up. You get, of course, the pivot and the toe articulation. So yeah, really nice articulation with him. Almost forgot to point out, if you notice these holes in the wings, that's so this piece here in the arm, it's hard, it's mixed in with all the black in the design, can plug in, and that's so he can have that glider look like he did in the show. Terry on his flight stand with the rocket boosters and his arms pegged into the wings, and I absolutely love this figure. It is everything that I would want in a Batman Beyond figure. Just for some odd reason, weird reason or another, I've never had a Batman Beyond figure in my collection of any type, and I've always wanted one. I don't know why, it's just one of those things, and I think they did an absolutely amazing job with this figure. It hits all the notes of the show, and plus you could probably put it in the comics as well. I mean, you definitely could. It doesn't have the mask like some of the other comic versions. The mask is different, but absolutely satisfied and thrilled to have this figure in my collection. I love the amount of accessories it came with. The articulation is really good, minus the one gripe: the head should be able to look up a little bit, look back a little bit more, or up to, I guess you could say either one. But yeah, really happy with this figure. I would like to see more accessories come with the figure, such as what we got with this. I understand people say, well, what do you want for the price point? But this is that price point, and we got all these accessories, so keep them coming, man. More accessories, the better. And like I said, absolutely thrilled to have this figure. Highly recommend him. If you don't have him and are interested, I would definitely pick him up. With that said, thanks for watching. Please drop me a comment. Tell me what you think of the figure while you're at it. Thwip that notification bell. Consider subscribing. And I'll see you next time right back here on the Thwip side. Later.